I've divided the genealogy of the platform in two main branches, and one comes from the managerial part, but the other one it really comes from the attempts of communist and socialist country to provide a better form of planning via computers.
Could you maybe define cybernetics briefly for people in case they don't know?
Yeah, historically, the cybernetic movements, there were a bunch of like interdisciplinary researchers in the 50s, and they wanted to find a common language for all sciences. And they were talking to each other via metaphors. At the beginning, it was very much focused on feedbacks, and positive and negative feedbacks. But then it became a little bit mechanistic. And then there is a second order cybernetics that turned it upside down. And then it became what I was saying, the science of observing systems. But to come back to the genealogy, we were saying that in the Soviet Union, they wanted to use computer to make political planning more efficient. And in the 60s, there was also the attempt to what we can very well call a platform. But in that case, you had like huge computers and they were super expensive. But the idea of the Soviet Union was to start collecting data about the population. But actually, so this is the more dystopian example, but the other one is more famous and is cybersyn, right? And there was this context in which the democratically elected Salvador Allende, the president of Chile, he called Stafford Beer. And the Stafford Beer, he was leading this team to build a platform for managing the nationalized economy. But the basic idea is that we connect all the factories, right? And then we see what the appointed official of the factories, what they're doing to the workers. So this could be used as a technology to protect the workers. And in the idea of Stafford Beer, workers could vote anonymously through analogical means how happy they were from like on a scale. Mm-hmm. So Stafford Beer used to say, finally, we have a way so that the people can tell the government what they want. And the government can know in real time what people want instead of using what we still do nowadays,